height advantage, however, for the Kazakh star Головкин. An arm-length advantage of 1 inch measured from the armpit to the end of the fist. They both weighed in under the 160-pound limit, and overnight, Головкin has rehydrated up a little bit more than 10 pounds to 170, whereas Lemieux has rehydrated more than 15 pounds up to 175. The Mecca of boxing, packed to the rafters for a Kazakh star against a French-Canadian star.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring at this time, Mesdames et Messieurs, David
Lemieux is appearing in the United States for only the second time. His first was against Gabe Rosado in Brooklyn last year. The vast majority of his fights have taken place in his home environment in French Canada. Almost all of them in Montreal. He's accustomed to performing before adoring crowds there. And he was the crowd favorite in Brooklyn last year when he fought Rosado. So you can make the case that tonight will be the first time that David Lemieux has ever appeared before a huge crowd, which for the most part will be rooting against him.
And it's really nothing against Lemieux. It's that the boxing crowd worldwide has grown to love Triple G. But I think the more they're exposed to Lemieux, the more they're going to like him, because he is a bona fide puncher, as we've been telling you throughout the broadcast, and has a no-holds-barred, all-action style.
Early in his career, everybody pointed to the powerful right hand and said, well, he's a natural right-hand puncher. Recently, the left hook has become the huge weapon. All 4 knockdowns of Hassan and Dam were with the left hook. The knockdowns of Rosado were with the left hook. So now he's known more as a power left hooker than the right cross thrower he was seen as early on.
Yeah, he's gotten better. He has both hands now. He probably had damage to that right hand at some point, which made him depend more on the left.
And here comes Головкin. Raised in a hard-bitten mining town in Kazakhstan. His father was a miner. His mother worked as a nutritionist. His twin brother, Max. You see him just behind Gennady, over his left shoulder. Both of them born on April 8, 33 years ago. Two older brothers died in service with the Russian army. No details were ever given to the family as to how his 2 older brothers died. And that festers in his consciousness to this day. It's one of the things which drives him. His relationship with American trainer Abel Sanchez has become the stuff of legend now in the sport. Sanchez was semi-retired and did not think he would ever have a prominent fighter again when Головкin picked him out and said, I want you to train me.
And what a job Abel Sanchez has done.
He's a power puncher's trainer. He believes in going forward, fighting offensively, and taking risks. That's perfect for Gennady, Roy.
Very much perfect for Gennady. Being that he's such a strong puncher, being that he loves big drama, he's always coming forward, looking to do damage to the opposition.
And the crowd responds to Triple G. Third title defense of the year for Головkin, who after knocking out Martin Murray in Monte Carlo in February, went to the West Coast to Los Angeles to make his second appearance in Los Angeles and knocked out Willie Monroe in the fourth. Both fighters are in the ring. let's go to Michael Buffer for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the greatest venue in the world for sports and entertainment, the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA. This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the unified middleweight championship of the world. And it's all brought to you by K2 Promotions and Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions in association with Taken Boxing Promotions and Eye of the Tiger Management. Live on HBO pay-per-view, this bout is sponsored by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, BI Group, and Cessna Bank. Sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission, Chairman Thomas Hoover, Executive Director David Berlin, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza, IBF President Darrell F. Peoples, IBO President Ed Levine, and WBC President Mauricio Suleiman. In attendance at ringside, the three judges scoring this bout: Glenn Feldman, Julie Letterman, and Steve Weisfeld. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, your referee, Steve Willis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials are ready, the fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. Madison Square Garden, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, with head trainer Abel Sanchez, standing 5 feet 10 and a half, official weight 159 1/2 pounds. This Olympic medalist now has a perfect professional record consisting of 33 fights, 33 victories, including 30 wins by knockout, with 17 KOs in 3 rounds or less, and he has won 20 consecutive fights by knockout. He's recognized with having the greatest KO percentage in middleweight championship history from Karaganda, Kazakhstan, and California, USA, the reigning, defending, undefeated interim WBC, IBO, WBA middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple G Головкин. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, with his head trainer, Mark Ramsey. He stands 5 feet 9 and officially weighs in at 159 3/4 pounds. Wearing purple, his outstanding professional record, 34 victories, including 31 knockouts, with 27 KOs in 3 rounds or less. From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, presenting the